Hello and welcome to episode 15 of Global News for Entrepreneurs. 15 episodes, 29th of September. It's been an absolute blast of a journey. My name is Chris Kolbe. Welcome to the show. It's great to have you here and logged in. We are streaming live on YouTube and Facebook. And once again, Chris is driving by himself. But for a change, I've actually got things pretty waxed. And I'm only 5 minutes late with the show, which means things are getting better. But yes, it's good to have you with us streaming live on the show today. And if you're streaming and you're watching and you want to do a shout out or you want to comment on something or share any details with me, pop it into the live chat over there and I'll be doing a shout out to you throughout the show. So coming up on the show, we got some fun news, tribe news, and what's happening all with Explore Protech and the tribe. And then we're chatting to one of the most amazing individuals I've ever met, who's always on top of things. She's a virtual assistant extraordinaire, Janine from Jelani Sales. So we're going to be talking all about the new Explore Van network, which is a virtual assistance network that's launching tomorrow. What a big day. We've been chatting about this for months, and now it's launching like tomorrow. That's so cool. And Janine's also my co-host on the FBiz show every Friday. We didn't do last week because it was Heritage Day and a public holiday here in South Africa. But anyway, we'll be back on Friday for that. So we're going to be chatting to Janine all about Explore Van, as well as her new book launch. And something that I think is absolutely very cool. I was actually trying to figure out a way to show them live on the show, and I have no idea. But Janine and I will work out a plan, and we'll show you some examples. She's doing business emojis. They are brilliant. They're absolutely amazing. So we'll find a way to show you all about that. So that's what we're going to be covering for today on the show. And the other big news, I'm just all over the place. And like Janine says, I'm very much like a squirrel, but that's just me. High energy and always rushing around and things, but super excited. We had the most amazing global online speed networking this last Friday, the 23rd of September. I'm so excited. I'm choking on my spit, but it was such a great event. We had so many people there from around the world, dynamic entrepreneurs making some amazing connections. And what I love about the event, what I truly love about it is people from all over the world who've never met before create these amazing relationships together and they connect. And afterwards, they're starting to do business and organize things together. And it just leads to so much amazing business and connections and networking, and it just really is a phenomenal event. So good news. I've got some very good news just for you today. Mahala for free. This one time, fellow. We are running an early bird special on tickets, 50% discount if you register right now for like the next week or so. I think the special's running. I suppose I'm in charge of the task force, so I should know what date it is. But anyway, link is down below. So go click on the link, go register. It's an early bird discount. It's a really, really good price to attend an amazing, unique, it's a very, very unique event that you can come and network with people all around the world, grow your network through your network, help save the global economy one small business at a time. You just want to register and you just want to be there for the event. You don't want to miss out. It's a completely unique event, like I said. And what was nice is we had feedback from a group, CIBN, which is a business networking group that's in Canada. A whole lot of their members joined. Now, these guys, most of them are professional like networkers. This is what they do all the time. They go to networking events around the world all the time. And the best feedback that we received that I absolutely love is completely unique, amazing event. They love the new different format, the way we do things. So you don't want to miss out. Registration link is down below. Also, we are pushing very, very hard to grow our subscription on the YouTube channel. So while you're here, while you're watching, whether you're watching live or post-event, go subscribe. Reason why, and I'll share it with you later, you see tons of great content that's constantly being uploaded onto our channel, and it's great free content just for you to go and watch. You don't want to miss out on it. And we cover everything from finances to mental health, wealth, to cooking for entrepreneurs, to the FBiz show where we have some fun, the coffee shop show, our events that we do, a lot of the live streaming that we do. There's tons and tons of great content you'll hear when I talk about the latest clips. So you want to subscribe so that you don't miss out. And when we get to the 1,000 subscribers, I have promised that I will be doing something completely out there left field, and that'll be incredibly funny for that show. And we're putting together a huge prize for our 1,000 subscribers. So it is great to be, to be getting to that milestone, and we want to celebrate it with you. So subscribe everywhere, click. Also, you see on my wall back here, I'm just going to do my backwards and forwards, but you see there's this white space. There's a whole lot of white space there. Do you know what? Your logo could be there. The show is looking for a sponsor, and with the sponsorship, not only are you getting exposure to YouTube and a huge audience that we have on the channel already, but you get to connect directly with our tribe members who are also dynamic entrepreneurs and highlight yourself. So if you want that open space, your logo could be right there as a sponsor. Contact us if you would like to sponsor our show. It'll be really nice to have a sponsor, and then I can highlight you on every show, and you'll become my new favorite best friend, and I'll talk to you all the time. I will highlight you and we'll interview you, and I'll do it more professionally, I promise. But we'd love to have a sponsor. So if you're there, let's have it. Okay, before we get into things, see the live chat's gone absolutely amazing. Alan McDonald, welcome to the show. Great to have you with us. Alan is a brand new member. Peter and Estine, always up to it and sharing comments, and good to have you with us. And Lucia as well, saying whoop, whoop. So it's, great to have you guys on the show with us live. Put in those comments. I can multitask. Strangely enough, I do it relatively well. So I'll multitask and hop between the live chats and see what's going on there. Right, let's get into our news for today, which I had 2 minutes to prep, but I got it together. First piece of news, and it's not really that fun, but I'll do my best. Here in South Africa, we've got a bit of an internet problem because there's only 2 cables. And if one of the cables go down, South Africa's internet is shocking. I can't say the word live on YouTube that I want to say, but it's terrible. You can't get nothing done. So this for us and the whole of Africa is really good news. Facebook investors have backed a project called To Africa. So it's going to be 2 subsea communications cable that's going to become the world's largest cable to be laid. They're going to be doing the cable extension of 8,000 kilometers. 8,000 kilometers. Can you imagine? I can't even get my head around that. How do you lay down 8,000 kilometers out at sea? I mean, that's just massive. So of course, it's going to be the world's longest subsea communication cable with more than 45,000 kilometers. So they're extending it by 8,000 kilometers to a massive 40. I mean, those numbers are just mad. So it'll run from Europe around Africa to the Arabian Gulf, India, and Pakistan, which is just great. So hopefully that's going to help our internet woes that we have from time to time here in South Africa and the rest of Africa. Although we're still waiting for, SpaceX, the internet from the space. Hey, good news, guys. I'm not even talking about that today. I don't have news about it. They haven't done anything, but I've just mentioned it. But anyway, it's semi-linked. We might be getting internet from space, or at least this brand new 45,000 kilometer cable. This next one, I actually think it's really, really good news and something to share. And big companies becoming a little bit more self-aware and actually listening for a change. So I think I mentioned it a few months ago, actually, was that Instagram is pushing its project to build Instagram for kids under 13. So they were going to build a special type of Instagram for kids under the age of 13 to try and, I guess, get a bigger market and a new market. But, then there's become some moral challenges there, because it's really hard when you're 13 and your body's changing and things are growing and doing different things, and your voice changes and your body changes, and that. Now you got to deal with, I've got to post the perfect picture of myself, and then people will be nasty to me and bullying. You have to deal with that every day at school anyway. So, it's kind of one of those balancing ones, but long story short, they made it was kind of leaked that they were building this platform, and a lot of people came back and said, no, just don't do it. It's not cool. And so they've actually listened and they put it on hold and trying to think it through. I doubt that they would actually, revive it, because they've seen and they've actually done the numbers and the research on mental health amongst teenagers and how social media affects that. So, there's pretty good reason why you have to be 16 years and older to be part of social media platforms. There's security and safety and a lot of weirdos on the internet, a lot of things you shouldn't see and be exposed to. And then on the other side, you're cyberbullying, and especially when you're at a vulnerable age like that. So I think that's quite a good thing. We'll have to monitor and see if they follow through with that one. And then our last story is, how would you like to have your own robot in your house that you can remotely control from wherever you are to see what's happening in your house? In fact, you could even put this robot on patrol mode, so it'll drive around. I can hear South Africans going, yes, we'll have one of those. It can patrol around in your house and alert you if something is out of sorts. So in case there's been a burglary or a security breach or a pet is ill, or I don't see anybody realistically leaving their kids alone at home, but I suppose if you wanted to do that. Anyway, Amazon has brought out, or is bringing out, Astro. Astro is going to be the first household robot, and it's going to be powered by Alexa. So you can have Alexa driving around in your house, playing music, checking things out. You can control it from wherever you are to drive it around your house, which actually the little boy in me is going, yes, I'd like one of those. I mean, that would be kind of cool if you're out and about somewhere and you say, hey, check on my phone here. I'm going to nap, and then there's a robot in my house and it's driving around and checking on things. That's kind of cool. It even dances to the beatbox that it has built in. So it does little dances and all kinds of weird, quirky things. Very soon you could have your own robot in your house from Amazon called Astro, the home robot. Interesting. Who would want to have a robot like that in their house? But the little boy in me does want that as well. Janine, who we're going to be chatting to just now, is also on the chat. And yes, join us. Okay, I'm not following the conversation stream. It seems like they've all gotten distracted in the live chat. So if you have a question directly for me or a shout out, that would be great. And I'll read those out for you. Okay, Tribe News. Okay, so these are the YouTube videos and content that I was talking about earlier. Last week's episode of Global News for Entrepreneurs, episode 14, is on there. And by the way, all the links to these videos are down, so you don't have to go onto the Explore channel and go and find them. Just click on the link that's down below in the description. See, we're helpful. We give you everything you need. So there's that. Then Wolf and the Gang. So Wolfgang has got this amazing concept, House of Ideas, and he's revamping his show as well, which is airing again this afternoon at 3. I'll tell you some more details. But the last episode where he interviews Eva Fayan, who's also just absolutely next level amazing. And they talk about his House of Ideas. So the link for that is also down below. Eva Fayan, just mentioned her. She does these amazing weekly entrepreneurial mindset pieces and really thinks things in a completely different way and helps you reframe, rethink everything from a different angle. And I love this new one. I actually watched it before the show this morning, and something I've been struggling with. You're an entrepreneur, you're pushing, you get one or two sort of setbacks, and then you think to yourself, it's impossible, I can't do this. And the whole topic for this one is actually impossible. Is it really impossible? And she talks you through how to keep your entrepreneurial mindset right and change that internal sort of conflict of, well, it's not impossible, there is a way, and helps keep you on track. So it's a great video to go check out. Link for that is down below. And the last coffee shop show, which was this last Friday, the topic is, are entrepreneurs born or made? To be honest, I haven't watched it yet, but I would like to, because that is also a very cool topic to cover. Right, our events that are coming up, and we're busy. We're up to a whole lot of stuff. So first event I mentioned a little bit earlier, the next Global Online Speed Networking, the 28th of October, and you can register right now. We got an early bird 50% special on tickets. So go click on the link and register. You want to be there 6 p.m. GMT +2, the 28th of October. Then we'll be finding out a whole lot more. It's the launch of Explore Virtual Assistance Network, Explore Van, tomorrow, happening with Janine Lingenfelder and a whole lot of entrepreneurs, virtual assistant entrepreneurs around the world getting together and setting up an amazing network. We're going to be finding out more details, but if you're a virtual assistant go register. Or if you know of a virtual assistant, give them the link and tell them to go register. There is still time to register for the event and make sure that you are there. Then we've got Tribal Tea Time that's happening tonight. And the coffee shop show this coming Friday is the difference between visitors, users, followers, and customers. How cool is that? Visitors, users, followers, and customers. It's good to know the difference between them and how you approach each one of them and the place that they have within your business. And then this Friday, there's going to be something completely new and unique. I don't know if anybody's ever done this, but it's a bring and braai. I suppose if you're in America land or somewhere else, it would be a bring and barbecue, but you can actually have a braai or a barbecue with them this Friday virtually. You can Zoom in. So tribe members, put that in your diary, get that fire ready and join them for the Bring and Braai virtual one. They'll be sharing the link on how to join later on the group. So that's very cool. Right, our members making waves. Again, all of this news takes so much to go through because our tribe is just made up of the most amazing people doing tons and tons of great things. So first of all, a warm welcome to our brand new tribe members, Brian and Alan. And if you want to, join Brian and Alan and become a tribe member, there is a link down below to find out more details, to book a session with Nastine and Peter, find out more. And then if you also attend the Global Online Speed Networking, you get a better idea of everything and how to join. So just go check it out. I mean, it's just also awesome. Then quite a bit of the tribe has just finished. I'm impressed with all of them. I didn't participate. I probably should have for my own good, but the 10-day wellness challenge with Brian. So well done, guys. 10-day wellness challenge. I'll find out from Janine if she participated and how it went. Otherwise, we'll have to phone a friend on that one. Or you can pop it in the chat. If you guys did it, just give us some feedback in the chat. Okay, cool. Then Janine Lingenfelder, who we're going to be chatting to next, she's on top of things, always super busy. So we got the launch of Explore Van tomorrow. Then in November, she'll be launching her book, which is called The 7 Sweet Spots of Sales. Plus, then there's the launch of her daughter's book that we mentioned last week as well. We'll find out more about that. Books. I mean, Janine, you're a superhero. How do you get to all of this? As well as the emojis for business, which I mentioned a little bit earlier. Wolfgang and the House of Ideas. So just to give you some ideas, what that's about. It's creating an environment without distraction in nature. It's where the right people can work together and build the next big thing as a huge community together. And the vision is sort of building his vision. It's Wolfgang Jerome. Actually, I've still got to find Von Jerome. I've still got to find out from Wolfgang how to pronounce that properly. But anyway, he's inviting guests from different fields to co-create this house of ideas. And that happens live on YouTube every Wednesday, 4 p.m. Central Eastern Time, CET. See, I normally do GMT, but now I'm doing CET. Got to get my head around these time zones since I'm working in a global format now. But anyway, so that's happening. Today's topic is the importance of mentorship and how onboarding can boost that experience. And today's guest is Declan Williams, the edutechpreneur and teacher from South Africa. And Declan is awesome. He's up to all kinds of really cool things, building a really cool educational platform. I'm sure they'll cover more ideas and things about that in the show this afternoon. So that's the House of Ideas with Wolf and the gang. Then Linda Dent is running one of her workshops, and there's still time to register. It's happening this afternoon at 3 p.m. So today, 3 p.m. GMT +2, it's her P with Glee workshop. And it's not the kind of P and the kind of Glee that you're thinking about. You want to find out more, attend the workshop. I can highly recommend that. The link to register is down below. And they're going to be covering issues like affecting, lockdown baby businesses. Those are the businesses like mine that started in the last 18 months. So I think that's really relevant to a lot of entrepreneurs who've recently had to or have started their new businesses. To attend her workshop, P with Glee, this afternoon, 3 p.m. GMT +2. Link to register is down below. And if you missed this one, well, just ask Linda. That's her business. Just ask Linda. The links to contact her to find out when the next one is and to register for that is also down below. And then Rita Skuman's also been very busy, and she's doing a workshop tomorrow as well. At 6 p.m. GMT +2. It's her creating momentum for your success. with Rita Skuman and Coaching with Heart. You can register as well. The link is down below. Also, Rita's contact details are down below if you would like to attend the next one. If you can't do it tomorrow, just connect with them. Great workshops that you can attend. They're for free. Go check it out. Good things that you can learn. And I mean, how awesome. Creating momentum for your success. So it's doing the right things now to get yourself on the right path to get to your success that you're working so hard for to get there. Then on to a quick testimonial. I have to do this. Renee from Craft Digital Design. The guy is a website legend. I'm a marketer and I do video content and presenting and be the knob on the screen and presenting. But every now and again, you got to do what you got to do for your clients. And I've been working on a website for a client and building it. And I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I'm trying my best. And I called on Renee. He hopped on, spent an hour and a half with me and absolutely fixed up everything. And it's amazing watching him work. It's just click, 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 put this there, move that there, padding, what, and bang, awesome looking website, quick. And the client was absolutely thrilled. So Renee, absolute legend. If you ever need a website, contact Renee from Craft Digital Design. He really is a legend. And a last quick shout out is to the YouTube task force that's working hard. It's all about the visibility for the tribe, for Explore Protech, and for all of us. They're working really, really hard in the background and helping us get to that 1,000 subscribers and getting our content and vision and all of that stuff out there. So a big shout out to the team. Quick check on our live stream if anybody has dropped any messages. Alan McDonald is saying, Ted is a great networker from computers to people. Thanks for that, Alan. Janine, also loving the Astro idea. Yeah, everybody sounds like they want to have the new Amazon Astro robot. So, hey, you know what? The rate we're all going, we might all very soon be having robots in our houses here at Explore Protech. Anyway, on to the lady of the hour. Our interview for today from Jelani Sales, the virtual assistant of virtual assistants, the queen of them, the head of their network that is now being created, and fellow tribe member and co-host, Janine Lingenfelder. Good morning.
Hi there, Chris. What an intro.
Yeah, I know, right? Always on top of things, we are here. But let's get straight into it. The big news, the big thing that's happening. We did an interview. I was trying to work it out. I think it was about 2 months ago. One of the first shows, we discussed you're launching Explore Van, this virtual assistant network. And here we are now, launch day tomorrow. How's it going? Are you excited?
I am so pumped like you can't believe. I'm really, really excited. And the number of registrations are coming in. So it's going to be a really epic event. And purely because with the Somerville agency, who is also part of launching this event, and then of course Explore Protech, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm like just excited. I just want to stand up and jump. I can't wait for tomorrow evening.
So if anybody's like hearing this for the first time, they're like a virtual assistant network, like what the frick, like what the fudge? Why? What are we doing? What is this all about? Why are you creating a virtual assistant network?
It's really simple. And it comes back to, as a virtual assistant, you can do everything, but you can't do it all on your own. And building this network is all about collaboration, putting you in charge of growing your own virtual assistant business by collaborating with others, and we all grow together. So the Explore Van is to empower and give, it's almost like becoming a training vehicle for virtual assistants, and for virtual assistants to know that there's a VA community for them to do these things.
Yeah, and it's all banding together and helping grow the industry. And as we know from the research we've seen, virtual assistants is one of the biggest growing industries around the world at the moment. So why not jump onto that as a virtual assistant and join a networking community where you can work together and help each other and just grow the industry as a whole? Because that kind of sounds like a win-win to me for everybody.
No, absolutely. And the fact that it's a global event makes it even more amazing, because the van is created with with you as the virtual assistant in mind, offering a dynamic business solution at the end of the day with business opportunities and turnover and credibility, which I think is really important as a virtual assistant in today's world.
So what could we look forward to if we attend tomorrow? With, by the way, the registration links down below. Just go register and be there, and call on all your virtual assistant friends, because everybody knows a virtual assistant needs a virtual assistant. Go register. But what can they expect to experience at the event tomorrow?
Look, it's going to be a fun event. It's not going to be as strictly business orientated, because we want to collaborate with everybody. But you will have 2 guest speakers that's going to be talking about certain topics. One is about co-opetition, which is really, really important in today's world. And there will be breakout rooms with fun subjects. And I cannot wait to just share this experience with all the VAs that registered and still coming in to register. And with the guest speakers as well, it's also just about collaborating and making sure that the community sticks together as Explore Van.
That's fantastic. Yeah, no, so you got to be there. Guest speakers, connecting with virtual assistants around the world, and you can all help each other out. I mean, Janine, I know you pretty much tick like every single box as a virtual assistant. Like, you can do this and you can do that. And most of the time you say, if I can't do it, I'll find a way. But in all honesty, I mean, it does happen sometimes that you get a client asking for something specific that you don't quite really work on. But if you had other virtual assistants that you knew well, built a relationship with, you can collaborate together, send them that work, get them to do it. You can focus on the areas that you're really good at. And that way you can sort of feed each other as a network community.
It's exactly that. And, you know, you ask yourself the question, why are you a virtual assistant? And why would you want to collaborate? Well, it's easy. You want to increase efficiency and lower expenses, but yet still make money.
It's, again, just win-win. We can't sell it anymore. I mean, even Alan McDonald's mentioned now in the live chat, a great idea to have an international virtual assistant source, particularly when targeting international marketplaces. And that's exactly what it's all about. I mean, come on, people. We're now live on the internet. Everything's digital. We're all online. The world is our oyster. And we have 45,000 kilometers of cable being laid to make that all possible. Let's all jump on board. Let's work together. Let's get online and let's take on the world together.
Absolutely. I love that. And also, this is not a once-off event. It's a monthly event. So every single month, this Explore Van is taking place with the amazing team, with the Somerville Agency and Explore Protech, which is absolutely amazing.
So registration link is down below. You can still register today. You've got today only, so go register. And if you want to find out more and you want to connect with Janine, I've also put all the links to Janine's various different channels. I'm joking here, give me a second. Highly professional, getting too excited as always. But the links for contacting Janine is down below. Make contact. If you can't make it for tomorrow, contact her, find out when the next one is, register, and share with all your virtual assistant friends. I mean, we've all had conversations. I know of people, they're now around, but I've had chats with virtual assistants where they are struggling and they don't know where to go and how to start and where to do all of that. So you've heard of them, just share the link with them, get them to register and be there. And there's other things I also want to talk about. So we said that, go register. We'll see you there tomorrow. It's going to be a great event. You don't want to miss out. Definitely. I don't know which I'm more excited. Okay, let's go into the book. You're launching a book now on top of everything next month. Tell us more.
Yes, so the book it's really more a guidance for people that's going into the sales and marketing industry. And the target is students from grade 11 to 12, and then of course university students or college students. And it's really to show them the journey of a sales process, because everybody thinks, oh, sales is so easy, let's just jump in. It's not easy. It can be easy, but you need to know the processes and then implement certain things in those processes to make it easy. And that's what the book is really all about, is explaining each process from the cold calling or prospecting to the signed deal, to the follow-up and the nurturing of the client thereafter.
The 7 sweet spots of sales. And look, Janine likes making like cold calling warm and all of those things, but people do forget, the lines are very there between what is marketing and what is sales, but the two are integrated and important together. And it's a question of what comes first, the chicken or the egg, or in this case, the marketing or the sales. It's very much the same. And I'm assuming from what you've said, this incorporates how to put that sales process in place from beginning to end into your whole marketing plan and strategy.
Exactly that. And the book is so designed to rather be a workbook than a reading book. There's going to there'll be options for you to write your own notes in it. And it's also art therapy in some sense, because there's a lot of illustration in the book itself, because sales can be fun. It's all about how you do your processes.
And where's it going to be launched? Like you're launching it, but then where can we get it when it's launched?
That will be released in about 3 weeks or so. But the first platform will be Amazon, and then moving on to 3 other platforms as well. Fantastic.
And then talking about books as well, your daughter's just done a book as well.
Yes.
Your whole family, like bookworms.
Never thought that, but yes, what happened with her is my daughter Jessica, she was doing a project at a university, and the project was to write short stories, what you did from a kindness point of view during lockdown. And the lecturer said that they received over 2,000 stories. They only need to select a certain few. At the end, the panel decided to select 50 stories. And my daughter Jessica's 6 stories went into that book. And it's just absolutely amazing to know that 6 of her short stories is making a complete book with the author, Jessica, as well.
That's amazing. Look at you guys like winning at life. I'm mildly embarrassed. I'm just an idiot who speaks on YouTube all the time, and you guys are bringing out books. I mean, it is everybody's entrepreneurial dream is to bring out their own book. So like, congratulations. I mean, that's just amazing. Are we running short on time? The other one I want to share is the business emojis. So this morning I said to Janine, hey, look, awkward, I don't have an interview for the show today. Do you want to join? We can talk about Explore Van. The next thing, I got bombarded with the most amazing looking emojis in the world. It's such a brilliant concept. I've thought of it before, but it's so cool to see. Explain what the business emojis are.
You know what? There's nothing really to explain. We're always on our cell phones, and we always, not just as entrepreneurs, but as business people, you want to personalize all your communication as much as you can. And with the WhatsApp business emojis, why not use it? Why not create something amazing? Because we're always on our phones and we always use WhatsApps, and don't have to search for those GIFs or certain emojis. It can truly be customized for your need and for your business.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, one of them you sent was your branding with check your inbox, or you've got mail, and all of those kind of cool things. So definitely, the only way I can think of is maybe you can pop 1 or 2 of yours in the comments down below. That's maybe the only way I can think of to illustrate. But also, if you hear about these business emojis and you're like, this is what I need for my business, the links to contact Janine down below is there for you. And I'm sure she'll be happily share what can be done. They look amazing. I really think that is such a nice little, it's one of those small final touches that makes a big difference. It's something really small, but can be very powerful and impactful at the same time. So contact Janine, find out more about those business emojis, and go check it out. While we wrap, we've talked about your project. We know you're a virtual assistant. You've written a book about the sales that's launching next month. And when that happens, please share the link with me for Amazon so I can share it with the world. Your business emojis, but just as a quick elevator wrap up, we know you like to rap. We'll do that on Friday. But what is Jelani Sales? What does Janine from Jelani Sales do?
We make cold calling warm. And we do that because we know you as entrepreneur and business owner hates it. It's a fact. So as a virtual assistant, we are your sales virtual assistant. So we focus on the sales part of your business, doing the follow-ups where you don't have the time to do it. So it's really, really saving you time, but also taking your leads and converting them in a faster pace.
Awesome. There you go. Janine's always on it. She likes making cold calling warm, which I still can't get my head around, but helping you with all those tasks that eat up your time. You don't have to do everything alone. Get those business emojis. Everyone's raving in the live chat. Nastine has said that she's already ordered 10. Alan has said, this is so cool, coming from North America where WhatsApp simply does not exist. Well, you don't only have to use it on WhatsApp. You can use it on your different channels as well. That's the beauty of having emojis, whether it's Telegram or Facebook or wherever it is that you're using. You can use that package of emojis there for you. So I'm sure they'll be in contact with you very, very soon to find out more. We've run out of time. I'm going to have to say goodbye.
That was so short and sweet, but really thank you so much once again, Chris, for allowing me to be on the Tribe News for Entrepreneurs.
Fantastic. And we're going to wrap like that. A big thank you to Janine Lingenfelder from Jelani Sales. Links to find out more about her, contact her, find out about those business emojis are down below. She's going to drop some of those in the comments for us right now because Janine's always on top of things. And register for Explore That happening tomorrow. The P with GLEE workshop this afternoon, Rita's coaching with Heart for tomorrow afternoon, Tribal Tea Time tonight, Friday coffee shop show. So many cool things happening. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on anything. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, watching the show, and always comment. If there's something we can do to make the show even better and entertaining and content, let us know, because this show is for you. I'm doing this not for me. I'm doing it for you. So if there's anything you'd like to see on the show, let us know. I'll see you again next week, Wednesday, 11 a.m. GMT +2. And that's a wrap for Global News for Entrepreneurs with me, Chris Kolbe. Cheers for years.